In 1920, Tom Ferdinandi's parents, John and Natalina Ciccolini Ferdinandi, immigrated from Pontecorvo in the Frosinone Lattisau province of Italy to America. Jane was the youngest of 9 children to Anthony, Tony, and Anna Marie Ocenero, both of whom immigrated from Macedo, Potenza, Italy to America in 1900 and 1905, respectively. We'll let Tom and Jane tell you all about it.
Named after my grandfather, Emilio Thomas Ferdinandi. People have trouble pronouncing Emilio, so I go by Tom. Well, I was born in Rochester, New York. I went to St. Andrews Grammar School, Aquinas Institute, high school, all boys, and then we moved at 45, and we came here. My dad was a tailor in Rochester, New York. We got snowed in one year, and he said, "That's it, we're going to California."
My name is Anna Laura, and my father was the oldest of the siblings. And they came here. You had to be sponsored, but they came here and to New York. My mother's mother died in the hospital, and my mother had to leave her. She was 16 years old. My mother says I never got to see my mother again. They came to California. No, they settled in Fresno. I went to work with my mother on her back when I was 5 days old. She was illiterate, as was my father, and they had no education at all because my mother was a girl. They figured girls don't need education. My father was the eldest, and he had to work and help support. He ran this grocery store, kitty corner from Columbia. My father was a pruner in Fresno, pruned grapes. They used to border the grapes with fig trees. He'd see all these figs falling and wasting. He said, "Do you mind? You're seeing all those figs go to waste. Can I buy them, or you can have them?" He says. So he got all the figs, and they sold them to the packing houses.
He was making money selling these figs, so that's how he got his start. Even though he was illiterate, he had a good sense for property, and that's how he ended up owning Ashland and Blackstone.
Father Doherty came and he said, "Mr. Ocenero, we would like to buy some of the property. We need to build another church." So he said, "Well, I don't sell to God. You can have it."
But
he donated the land for St. Anthony's.
And then my dad and mother decided they wanted to move back to Fresno, so they did. My dad went to work for Rico, who had the tux business besides the tailor shop and doing tuxedos. Well, my dad lasted there about 6 months. I told my dad, "Well, let's go into business ourselves." Well, I could work during the day and do the afternoon and nights. So that's how we got into the tuxedo business.
And I did the books and did all the wrapping. We got married in 49. We got married in the morning.
Yeah, we got married in the morning. And then we had the reception at Hotel California on the corner of Van Ness and Nino. And then my dad, being a tailor, made us going away suits.
The first year we were married in November and Thanksgiving. I would have had turkey all my life, although my mother never had heard of turkey. Well, they made a little bit of pasta for her, so what happens? We're enjoying the pasta more than we enjoyed the turkey.
That tradition still exists today. I think all your children's families for Thanksgiving are making pasta now. And the turkey, the chingalings, yes. And the turkey is just kind of a side dish.
We were a very close family. All the holidays, we were always together.
Yeah. He always was hooked on to our Catholic heritage. Always went to Mass on Sunday. This is what has made you the way you are today and the family that we are.
1961, my good friend and eventual partner, we were looking to go in business together. I looked at me and Ed's on a Thursday night, 4,000 square foot building, 7 people in the kitchen going crazy and not one empty seat. And then we got involved in the thing and opened up on Blackstone. And Blackstone is still there. It's a long story, but anyway, the end result was Jim and I ended up being the strong franchise, and then we bought the parent company. That's how we got involved in the pizza business, and it just mushroomed.
You love the pizza me and it serves, and you really know. It is pizza parlors are where hungry people go.